again?
Little Ferry?
Little Ferry?
Ferry. F-E-R-R-Y.
Oh, Little Ferry. Okay.
Right. Oh, just my car. Something's wrong with the starter. And, pain in the neck.
The starter, you said?
Yeah, something. It's one of those push starter things. I still haven't figured it out. I've had the car like 10 years. I gotta hit the brake. Do I hit the brake? Do I not hit the brake?
Yeah, true. Joe, just for demographic purposes, how old are we?
I'm 39.
All right, I'll put you on hold to talk to Lou and Michelle, okay?
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
Of course. I've
Okay.
reviews. On materials and labor. Their professionals install most roofs.
We're in. That was easier than I fucking thought. That was like so much more personal than I thought. Like I thought I was gonna have to like type in something or like.
Yeah, maybe it's just like, hey, who's calling?
The guy answers. I'm like, oh shit.
Well, if it's Suzanne Infante.
She works there?
She works for one of those radio stations.
Right. I know, yeah. She does the radio.
She does some shit like that. I think she's mentioned 101.5. Could be wrong.
That sounds like it could be. That could be it. That could be. She's got a good radio voice, Suzanne.
Want some charcuterie? While you ready to get on New Jersey 101.5?
Bro, I'm gonna be fucking barfing as I get on there. You know I can't stand the smell of meats and cheeses.
Well, I love the smell of
He's
meats and
fucking
cheeses.
troll. He's a
Beautiful.
fucking troll.
Mmm. Charcuterie.
Sorry, I'm on hold with 101.5 to talk about my stupid fucking starter in my car. Fucking piece of shit.
I wasn't even ready to record this shit yet.
They sold me a fucking dud. A lemon.
You should vent to them about it.
Lemon matcha from Dubac. I don't drink that stuff, but I drink cold brew. Dubac, Island Heights. Almost went down a hill.
Charcuterie, Wawa.
I wonder if they're gonna put me on. I gotta listen for the cue. Little Joe. Wait, I'm on the phone. Or are we listening to the fucking... I've never done this before. Imagine I was in the background. They're like, somebody's motherfucking in the background. Drop out, drop out.
Dad had called him and was like, yeah, it's little Joe from Little Ferry.
My fucking sinuses are clogged. I can't even smell that cheese. How is it?
Pretty good. We got some more cheese over here.
I'm not a... When did you get the idea that I like cheese? I like grapes. I'll eat the grapes. But if it has like a sheen of that cheese on it, that's an interesting. That goes together, cheese and grapes? I've never seen cheese and grapes.
Somehow it does. Brought to you by a future sponsor, Wawa.
Wawa. Shout out to Wawa.
Wawa.
I go to the one right over here.
Yeah, Quick Check is welfare Wawa. Wawa is regular. Like if you have a job, you're going to Wawa.
Hey, love you guys.
Thank you. So what's going on with your car?
Well, it's the starter, and I hate it. Something's going on with the connection there. You know, it's one of those push starters where the light goes on, and then you got to hit the button.
All right, well, it just so happens we have an expert in the studio, Lou Russo. Can you tell Joe and Little Barry what he should do with this whole push car starter thing?
Here's what you do, Jeff. And just understand that you're taking this from a guy who spilled coffee on his driver's side floor, and it's going to affect my ignition.
Come on.
Yeah, this is what you're dealing with. And what do you got? You got one of those push button starter things?
It's one of those push pop starter things, and normally, it pops right. You know what I mean? It pops right on. It pops right on.
Okay. Do you have an owner's manual?
Maybe I'm not great with reading, but are the writing is so small in those things. That's what I mean. My eyes stink.
All right. You can do what I do. I call my mom.
Your mother knows? Mother knows best.
That's right. You better believe it. She probably would know how to.
On God, Lou.
Short of like the AAA number. Anything to do with my car.
But I'm sure people are listening right now who can help Joe. So if you have any advice for Joe Little Fairy, because we are useless.
You don't want it from me.
But we like to connect people to other people who know what the heck they're talking about.
Nice of you.
Joe, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you, guys. Oh my God, they cut me off just like that.
Damn.
These motherfuckers just cut me off. I'm on a fucking
time.
time. I'm on fucking time constriction. I had a good line I was gonna hit him with.
Bro, you should call them back. But when they say who are you, use a different voice, and then call when they actually put you on the call. Be little Joe again. We gotta do that. We gotta be incessantly just hitting them. You want me to call in? Actually, no, I can't. I'm recording with my shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they might screen numbers for that because, like, people, I'm sure people have to try to fuck with them. I mean, maybe it's, like, rare for them. Like, it, like, hardly ever happens. But fucking, bro, I actually got nervous being on fucking a call with celebrities, bro. Fucking Lou Russo and Judy.
It'll happen.
Oh.
Famous.
I was so excited earlier, and I got distracted because I had to call in about my stupid fucking car. Because, like, that's the thing about 101.5. It's almost like God. It's like you love and you hate simultaneous. You know what I'm saying? Because we're like, oh, fuck 101.5. They hit me right in the fucking heart today with this car talk because my starter is fucked up. But I was so... Go ahead.
Hit you in the balls with that
I'm fucking so excited. I was so excited to get on here and talk about our new, not sponsor, but potential sponsor. I love this stuff. Dr. Andrew Huberman turned me on to it. I get fucking my electrolytes. I'm fucking electro-lit. I'm like the fucking electric light fucking orchestra. I'm like fucking, I grow a beard like fucking Jeff Lynne. How's that cheese? He fucking, I can't smell it. I can't smell it, which is good. Because I'm not like big on, I was telling Nick this. If there's cheese in the room and it's strong cheese and I can smell the cheese, I cannot be on a visual thing. Because I'm going to be sniffing, I'm going to be thinking, they're going to see me sniffing. Now they see me sniffing, now they're looking, and I got white nose hairs. So now people are zooming in. I got so nervous and fucking insecure before you got here, I smoked the fucking Dust Bowl, sprinkled a little keef on that. It was like a fresh coating of fucking... And then I started plucking my fucking unibrow, because I'm fucking insecure. So I was like, my fucking unibrow is going to be fucking puffy. I called these fucking jerk-offs, they cut me off.
Cut you off.
I didn't even get a fucking chance to fucking get into my shit.
I'm telling you. We got to call them.
I wrote 20 on my car.
This is why we need a guest.
Put me up. Put me up.
We need to get guests to help us call it New Jersey 101.5.
We got Max Garrett coming through next week. We got Max Garrett coming through.
Max Garrett's
coming through.
I ain't tell you yet, but yeah.
Baba Ram Das.
Figuring it out.
We got Baba Ram Das coming through also.
Baba Ram Das. You heard it right here.
Love you, Baba.
Yep, it's Chime time.
It's Ting time, motherfuckers.
Ting time.
Welcome to Ting time with the Tool Bag Taylor. That's me. And this is my fucking co-host, Nikki Sanchez.
Yeah.
I couldn't come up with one for you. I got nervous.
It's alright. This is my co-host, Carl Callan. He's working on the coup of New Jersey 101.5, where we take it over and we're going to be the new radio host for the next 15 years.
Even if they just let us intern.
Hell
I'll
yeah.
take a fucking intern spot. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
Get out there, just start staying up all fucking day and night. Intern during the day, and then we hit mics, you know, hopefully we make like $20, $30 a week or something.
Yeah.
Live off that.
Yeah, live off $20, $30 a week.
Unless they do paid internships and they'll get a little something coming through.
Yeah, just doing mics and calling New Jersey 101.5 all day.
Bro,
I think, give it.
I'm with it.
I say give it like 30 minutes. And we can try to call back about some other shit.
Nick's gonna call in.
I'll call in. I gotta figure out my whole thing. Because Lil Joe from Lil Ferry called in. But I don't know what my thing is.
Yo, they were saying if you have any advice for Little Joe, call in with it. And you should call in with advice for Little Joe.
Oh, shit.
Keep the fucking thread going. So this way we don't risk getting fucking caught as trolls right away.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because if I did that thing, then it's like they hear Little Joe from Little Ferry, they'll never fucking answer again when I just want to... That's what we'll do. You call in with different fucking voices, giving advice to Little Joe, and it's always you. And little by little, like maybe we like make up a fake story about how you like track down Little Joe. But Little Joe's nervous about it.
That's the formula. That's what we got to do. So,
all right, I'll have the app ready. You fucking hit the ticker, have the cheese go off when you want to call.
Have the cheese go off when you want to call.
Bro, I'm so fucking lit. I got that fucking. My friend Al always used to say, you know when you hit something and you get that instant headache, that's when you know you should be done for the fucking day. I'll probably hit it right before you call, again, like a fucking idiot, but I got that fucking, like, the do back. It's so good and strong and crisp. It's got a nice full flavor, but it's not too much.
Yeah.
It's not that cold brew that tastes like fucking bacon that you get at the store. Mm-hmm. I always wonder, is it because it's next to the bacon, but the bacon's fucking shrink wrapped?
Yeah, shrink wrap bacon, bro. Shrink wrap bacon's the future.
I think I've been having neurological premonitions, bro.
Yeah?
I just did it. Like, I just started to fucking... I've been, like, twitching and shit lately. Like, I have, like, a vision of, like, dying like that one day.
I seen the amount of coffee you drink, and it's alarming.
You worry about me?
I'm worried about your chest.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been out hustling as Little Joe from Little fucking Henry. What's my name? Little Joe from Little Ferry.
From Little Henry.
Little Joe Scribbles, because that's what I wanted to fucking, I wanted to establish that part of my arc on 101.5. Is that I'm Little Joe from Little Ferry, but they call me Little Joe Scribbles because I always keep a journal. Ever since I was little, I always had my little journal. So I'm Little Joe Scribbles from Little Ferry.
Little Joe Scribbles.
Yo, why don't you call up you went to school with Little Joe, but we haven't talked in years, and be like, this is such a coincidence. We used to call him Little Joe Scribbles because he always had a fucking journal. And they'll be like, this is so cute, you know what I mean? Yo, Judy will like that. She'll be like, oh my God, like these guys know, like, you know what I mean? And so then when I call in again, they'll be like excited, like Little fucking Joe.
So we're gonna create lore, basically. We're gonna create lore in real time.
How quickly will they fucking... Like, will they take the channel of, like, local comic thing and, like, Steve Trevelise he'll, like, track us down. I know what you fucking assholes are doing. Judy thinks Little Joe's a real fucking person. She bought him a Christmas gift. Mm-hmm. Don't fuck with people like that.
If it gets to that point, then we're doing something right.
Right? Or, like, we've reached, like, 36 people.
Yeah.
I don't know how many views, like, how much is, like, 101.5? Whatever, bro. I'll take fucking 2 people. I don't give a fuck. I had a friend text me. I did a show. There was 1 person. I said, bro, that is enough for me. If I went to somewhere and there was 1 person, say you get 4 people?
Yeah.
So I don't give a fuck. Judy and Lou.
Judy and Lou.
Lou Russo. I fucking forgot. I forgot about Lou Russo. We were talking about all those and I couldn't remember. They do the fucking call-in show during the fucking day. I love those 2.
I still don't know the full cast of characters. I just... You know, I'm aware of Big Joe Henry and the other voices. I don't know their names, though.
Those
are the voices that talk to me in my head when I'm sleeping.
Dan Zarrow, I get the weather from.
Yeah.
Danny boy.
Dan Zarrow.
He's a lot more trustworthy than my fucking asshole friend Dan Caprio.
Yep.
Fuck you, Dan. You know what it is? Dan dropped anchor in Resentment Harbor for me at a certain point. And I'm the type of low motherfucker that I dropped anchor next to him. Mm-hmm. We just have some unresolved things. Dan, I love you. I miss you.
Yeah,
Dan Zarrow, Steve Trevelise. We got Bill Spadia. We got Dominski and Moore, Kylie Moore, and Jeff Dominski. They do I guess they do the fucking, like a call-in show in the afternoon.
So it's a lot of skis and a lot of...
We're going to have to start doing fucking Ting time twice a week. We call in Judy and Lou on Tuesdays, and then on Thursdays...
Shit, Ting time, bro.
Ting time with Timmy Taylor.
Timmy Taylor.
Tim the Toolbox. That's
Timmy
me.
Taylor.
And this is my friend, Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Wilson.
What up?
What's good? It's Mr. Wilson. I'm out here with the Toolbox here on Charcuterie, New Jersey 101.5. Call in 9797.
Wilson.
By
Will's son. Jaden Smith.
You know how I fix everything?
Yeah.
I go to Wawa. Because you know what? Because Wawa doesn't serve you any bullshit like Quick Check.
Whoa. Before you go in on Quick Check, what are the connections like at Quick Check? Who owns Quick Checks? 'Cause I always got the
don't
sense
know.
that they got some motherfucker like it's some fucking, like you get snuffed, you want to fucking go public with some Quick Check fucking bashing.
I don't know who owns Quick Check, but they're broke.
I don't really go to Quick Check.
Not a lot of Quick Checks.
I'm a
around.
Wawa guy. It's by coincidence.
Exactly. So, this is how you get sponsorships. You trash the enemy.
I go to 7-Eleven still. 7-Elevens are closing though.
Yeah.
Or mom and pops.
All the mom and pops are closing. God bless the kids.
100-fold.
God bless the kids.
Got fucking cheese and grapes. We got crackers there too,
We got
bro.
crackers, we got cheese. Great. Go for
Look
it.
at you go.
Hell
Rest
yeah.
in peace, Pat Stead.
Hell yeah.
There was some justice there in Nova Scotia.
I was almost not going to do it, but I was like, I got to be a man of my word and come through with something that's at least close to charcuterie.
Honestly, bro, I thought it's impressive of you.
Yeah.
And it shows me that you're taking this shit serious.
I'm taking it serious. We got meats, we got cheeses, we got crackers, we got everything you need. Just call our fucking landline right now. Give some advice to Lil Joe for next episode.
I almost feel so bad for being so fucked up.
It's all right.
I'm full, but I smoked a little weed. I ain't fucking ripped in the morning, but I think it's just this cold brew.
Nah.
I gotta learn half and then half. See, I drank like a little more than half, 3/4.
Yeah.
And that's when I get in trouble. Because I slept all right. I was having crazy ass dreams. I had a dream that the rapper Jim Jones, he was selling 25 like iPhones before like the new one came out or something at like the mall. But then it like turned into like a riot or something. Like I knew Jim Jones and he like texted me or something and we're like there like, and then all of a sudden it's like, yo, nobody realized that so many people were gonna fucking come. But then they were like breaking down the doors and stuff. I'm holding a baby and a guy swinging on me. It was fucking nuts. And I'm not even bullshitting. That's fucking... I was fucking a little like weirdly shook when you have that feeling when you wake up?
Yeah.
Like you have a dream where you're like the love of your life, your fucking LOML, your LOML fucking is like just cuddling with the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, but you're still with her. And they're at like dinner weirdly because dreams warp fucking perspective and stuff like that. So it's like your girlfriend's just cuddling with another man in front of you, but you're still together. And then you're almost like discussing it. Like at some point in the dream, like it's not lucid. Have you ever lucid dreamed?
Yeah.
Let's get into that. That's what I wanted to get into. We got 10 minutes until Nick calls in to tell his little story about his
Lil
relationship
Joe.
with Lil Joe from Little Ferry. They went to school together. I don't know exactly I don't know the history. I'm waiting to fucking hear because I haven't talked to this guy in years.
There's only one problem.
What up, bro? Am I talking too fast? I'm like Judy right now
No,
on 101.5. She had too much coffee. She had 3 cups and she's shaking on there talking real fast.
You could tell that bitch got the jitters. But I'm just saying...
Bro, respect on Dame Judy. Respect on Dame Judy.
I'm respecting on the bitch, bro. She got jitters. But no, I'm just saying, how are we going to call in? Are we just going to do the same phone number?
It's our only option, bro.
Fuck it.
I mean, if they flag you, they flag you.
Yeah, if they got her, I mean, we got to give them enough time that, like, they forget the number that called in with Little Joe.
I mean, I'll be like, if we just... I don't think... The way that sounded when I called, that's just one guy, like, answering the phone and he hits a button.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they're fucking... Let's put it this way. I have not gotten the sense, listening to the station, that they have dealt with any kind of, like, fake call-in type things. So I don't think they're fucking on the lookout. So try it. Call in and just be like, hey, it's Big Nick. You know what I mean? Little Joe and Little Nick. They were best friends growing up, and then they fucking... Something happened. But that, we tell them that, like, months later. Like, the big story behind it.
Frankie Bag of Donuts. Frankie Bag of Donuts and Lil Joe.
Lil Joe?
Yeah, everybody calls me Frankie Bag of Donuts, but you're from Little Ferry, I'm from Secaucus. That's right next door. Frankie Bag of Donuts is a large Italian American with sometimes controversial views on the world, but he went to school with Lil Joe.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Works for me, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're calling in. When we calling in?
On Chime Time, New Jersey 101.5.
We got. Oh shit! I gotta check in with these fucking people. Nick, bring us up to fucking date. Who we got coming out? Max Garrett's coming out.
I don't know how we got there.
Are they talking about that?
They might end at 11 though, bro.
Bro,
They gave us a couch once. And
why would they end at 11?
They're talking about a couch.
Man, this is not... They need us to help them with the ratings.
Bro, they're doing fine over there. I look up to them, and
They're
I'm
over
just
there
hoping to
doing
intern.
fucking couch radio right now. You can't be doing couch radio in 2025.
Bro, that's a fucking thing that
It is
connects
couch.
with the fucking people. Is that your in-laws got you, gave you a couch once.
Nah. You gotta be talking about the time your in-law got really drunk and then might have sucked your uncle's dick in front of fucking dad. That's 2025 radio.
And what goddamn radio are you listening to?
New Jersey 101.5 in 5 years when we take it over.
We're gonna be talking about Uncle sucking dick?
Yeah, but no.
I didn't want to fucking. I was thinking
Look,
we just do.
Sometimes your
the
uncle gotta
format.
get blown, bro.
This is a fucking problem, and this is why it's gonna work with us. I'm more of a conservative type guy, not politically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know.
I don't vote. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm just
I
a radical
do
thinker.
deeply. He's more of a radical guy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I think it's gonna be like, because we're gonna be butting heads. We're gonna be butting heads.
We're gonna be butting heads like the
I
head
th-
of your uncle's dick hitting
I
your Aunt
thought-
Judy's cheeks.
I thought he should have been called Big Nick, Little Joe and Big Nick.
Nah, it's too simple.
Oh no! Until
Too
you
simple.
fucking take the arc, bro. You know what? You be a bag of donuts, okay?
Fuck.
We've always had that Little Joe. He doesn't realize I'm in character right now as Little Joe, and this is how we used to talk. We used to fucking butt heads. Me and fucking Frankie bags of fucking donuts.
Frankie bags of donuts. Or Big Nick. I don't know. Big Nick could be anybody. Anybody could be Big Nick. Who needs a fucking Big Nick when you got a little Frank?
Lil Nick, like when you're shaving.
Yeah, you get
Lil
give yourself
Nick,
a
like
little
when
Nick.
you're shaving.
Yeah, give yourself a little Nick.
We used to do wordplay.
Yeah.
But you and your fucking radical shit, bro. I thought you were gonna. Oh wait, are we calling?
I mean, shit. When should we call him?
I thought you said 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I was gonna say at 25 is when you call.
All right, so give it 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Give it 3 minutes.
Frankie's calling in.
Yeah, Frankie. Nah, it's got to be like fucking.
And make sure you say C caucus right. How do you say it? Secaucus?
Yeah,
Secaucus.
Secaucus.
This is radio. This is the type of shit they
Secaucus.
should be doing on there. That type of thing. Like, how do you pronounce it? Shit like that. That connects with the fucking people. Not all this fucking incestual fucking shit he's talking
I mean,
about.
it's not
That's not what
incestual.
I stand for, okay?
They're
You're
not
gonna say the
blood.
name Wawa, a potential sponsor? I'm gonna hold up a fucking box Element, stay salty. These fucking people keep me on my shit, bro. I haven't
Yeah.
had a fucking cramp in a fucking month. And you're on here talking about some nasty shit. Do what you want, bro. I ain't no fucking warrior, but I'm a free speech motherfucker of a sort. You know what I mean? Just no talk about my bottom teeth. I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
I'll get a little bit touchy if you're talking about somebody else's teeth, but that's whatever. That's just my shit.
Yeah.
Say what you say what you want, but I'm gonna look at you different. I'm gonna look at you different. I root on the sidelines. People don't realize that, but I can also be on the sidelines looking at you different.
I mean, if I'm like, yeah, fucking Lil Joe always had some fucked up bottom teeth.
Bro, you want water or something? You gotta fucking call in soon.
I'd
Go
like some
ahead.
type of
Go
refreshment,
ahead.
sure.
Go ahead. Great value.
Great value.
Great value.
Great value. It is
Just
what
talk
it
to
is.
Sam Walmart. We might have him as a sponsor. Go ahead, call them in and do some fuck shit. Cause I'm gonna be sitting here, kind of looking at you different. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, where the fuck's the phone?
Where's the fucking? Let's fucking do it. I should have enough of a charge. You should be good. I think I just hit the fucking button here.
Joe.
Hey, this is Frankie.
This is New Jersey 115 again.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
Hey, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a call. You know, you guys had my friend Lil Joe on there earlier.
Yes.
Yeah. I had some advice for him.
Say that again?
I had some advice for him.
What you got?
Yeah, so my friend Lil Joe, look, he's always been kind of like a little bit kind of screwy, okay? He's been a little bit screwy our whole life, you know. His bottom teeth are a little bit, you know, it's not all the way there. You know, his friends sometimes, they used to like see him walking down the hall, they'd be like, oh, you know, that's, you know, screwy little Joe. But, you know, these days, he just got car problems. It's okay, he just needs a wrench. The guy doesn't know how to buy a wrench. Can you believe that?
Doesn't know how to buy a wrench.
Doesn't know how to buy a wrench. Doesn't know how to buy a wrench. Doesn't know how to get up off of his couch, walk down his stairs, pick up his newspaper, go to the store, buy a wrench. You believe that? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. You know, to think that a man could grow up and be that screwy, you know, it's unbelievable. But he's one of my best friends. I love him. I love his mother. You know, I saw his mother. I visited his aunt at a wake. You know, he's a good guy. He's good people.
I love it. I'll let them know, okay, bud?
You gotta let them know. You gotta let them know. You know, New Jersey 101.5 is on top of the world. Yeah, tell Joe Spader I love him.
I will. I'll do that too. I appreciate it, bud.
All right. Take care. As they answered the phone, they were like, Joe?
All right, so they're screening over there.
Definitely
We
screen.
now have to fucking...
Definitely fucking screen.
Bro, we got fucking... All right, so let's go back to talking about fucking bread and how it makes you feel.
Yo, bread? I mean, but it depends on the type of bread.
Are you a carb guy or are you a
I
fucking
mean,
protein? We got
I mean,
we got 101.5 shook us back into just being a regular fucking podcast.
They just shook us back into reality, though. I don't know.
Fucking 2025, bro. The
2025.
technology over there. That's what I'm saying. That's the type of shit I want to get fucking involved with.
You know what? Here's what we'll do. The guests, they're all new numbers. So every time they're gonna fucking call in and be like, hey, I'm Henry from so-and-so. And then it's gonna be Lil Joe again. Once they actually put us on. You know what I mean?
All right. So we need like every guest.
It's
I get it
literally-
now. I get it.
We
now.
could subvert their system. We need to subvert their system for the ratings.
All right.
Fuck it.
I'm with it.
Yeah. You want some grapes? Take some grape. Cool down from all that caffeine and weed.
Bro, my fucking eyes are like swollen shut. Damn, bro. They snuffed you on this fucking screening thing. I thought that's what he said, like Joe. And I didn't know because it happened so quick. I was like, fuck. We might have to fucking... You gave it a shot. Because I was going to be like, just fucking abort. Abort. You know what I mean? Because now it's like they're whatever, but we do this once a week. We got a little shook. But we're back.
I mean, I made it work. I didn't know. I don't know if that went on the air. I don't know if that was just some other fucking shit.
Oh shit. I wonder if this man is going to fucking keep his word. He said he was gonna let them know. He's like, I'll let them know. I'm like,
Yeah, because I said, I called him Joe Spader, but Bill Spader. I was like, tell Joe Spader I love him.
that guy just went with it. Okay, yeah, sure. He was like, fuck it, let's move on. Holy shit, man. Holy shit.
So you think that was on the air? If that was on the air, that's a victory.
I don't know. I gotta check. I just got the app, so I'll go and see if they have playback.
Yeah, if they got playback.
If they got playback, then we'll gotta fucking check it out.
We could.
Gotta fucking do our fucking research.
We gotta just keep calling them with different phone numbers. At every possible instance. We should play a game with the guests. Be like, ask New Jersey 101.5 and have Little Joe ask them questions. Just whatever they're fucking asking on the radio.
I'm gonna be fucking Lil Joe. I'm gonna work directly with Big Joe. That's my fucking goal.
Yeah, they'll be calling.
Second I get my fucking foot in the door, this guy's out. I'm doing everything they fucking want. I'll go and get fucking laundry, coffee. I'll do fucking whatever. If my car starts.
If, but maybe he's a baby.
I'm just saying, it's one of those things where I'm like...
Yeah, I mean, you don't even know how to get a fucking wrench, bro.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to like be like, bro, me and you, we infiltrate, blah, blah, blah. The second they sit me down, they go, look, Nick is a little too radical for our type of fucking thing. I'll go, look, there's other radio stations, there's other pods or whatever.
See, I'm not even being
You know what
radical.
Because I heard rumors that you were looking to replace me. Let's get to the real fucking issue here. You're trying to fucking butter me up with your fucking charcuterie. Very cute, but I heard around certain circles.
Look,
Maybe I'm just fucking borderline personality making things up. But I'm pretty sure I may have heard from the background. You saying to a couple different people, like, look, come onto the show as a guest, and maybe if our fucking chemistry is...
Just try grape. Tell me it's not 100% pure Welch's Farm nectar with the butter type of grape.
Not bad.
It's not a bad grape.
That's a pretty good grape.
You see? And that's all you need to get right. Even acting funny, he's been smoking that shit again.
You don't know my life, Frank.
I know your life.
You don't know my life, Frankie.
Look, I've been knowing
Grow up together.
Been knowing you since fucking high school, bro.
We met in 6th grade.
You're a little fucking screwy. That's all I'm gonna say. You're a little fucking screwy.
We met in the 6th grade. Okay?
Yeah, we met
and you were there for me. I had my pants on backwards. I had these shiny breakaways. I had them on fucking backwards. So I dipped into the fucking bathroom to change them. I was racked with anxiety. He fucking sees me, and it's like that moment where you're like, oh, he's gonna bully me. Big fucking Frankie Donuts, he stood by me. He goes, bro, that shit happened. Shit happened to me like fucking last week. We related to each other the way I relate to good conservative radio.
Mm-hmm.
But no, you want to get on there with your dicks and and whatever. We've always had this problem. We've always had this fucking issue.
Name one time I've been on the radio talking about my penis.
There's a lot of radio out there that I never heard, bro. So who the fuck knows?
It's a good answer.
That's a philosophical thing. That's a philosophical thing. That's a fucking clip.
It's a good answer. That's like, you know, the way I look at my
sums it up perfectly. I just did.
I don't know about perfectly. It's still a little bit screwy.
Thought I summed that up perfectly. You know what I mean? Oh, how many times have I done this? Well, the thing that you're saying that you're doing is a context to I don't have access to everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That ever exists.
Yeah.
And that's like something just to think about. Food for fucking thought.
You know what I think about? It's one time I found a guy. I don't think he was homeless, but he definitely looked homeless. And he was sitting on like a corner in Jersey City, like on like up against the building, like on his ass against the pavement. And he goes, "Hey, primo," and he pulls me over and he was like, "Do you have a girlfriend?" I was like, "Yes, I do," because I did at the time. And then he goes, and I was like, "What?" He goes, "Ugh." And I was like, "Okay." He was like, "That's how you make them stay. That's how you make them stay, papa." And then he kept laughing and ranting about shit. And then I was like, "Yo, you drink too much or something?" He was like, "Oh, I'm on acid." You know, and that's the road I fear you're heading down.
Bro, I don't fuck with psychedelics no more.
Well, you're really psyching my delic right now.
I don't fuck with the psychedelics.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You always been a little bit screwy.
I'll tell you what, if you smoke really strong weed, I found, and you slept and you drink like maybe too much caffeine, there are little moments I feel like that could almost be like that, like, it's like the psychedelic things, like that shit always kind of made me like hyper, or maybe I was just like, they would make me like real nervous and anxious or whatever. So I didn't have like the experience of like where people are like, I'm so chill right now on my fucking acid. That shit's fucking crazy. I don't fuck with that shit no more, bro. Mm-hmm. I can't fuck with that shit no more. You know what I mean? I got nieces, I got nephews. I can't. I'm an uncle now. I got nieces, nephews. They're gonna fucking.
I never tried it.
I
never tried it, but I've always always been scared of it.
I'm scared to death.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I mean? I guess there was at some point I thought it was a thing to do. You know what I mean? It was something that maybe I wanted to. And now was I just persuaded by these fucking jerk-offs talking about it or whatever? You see clips and they're like, I did this, I did that. Nah, probably not. I don't know. It became available at a time in my life when I guess I was willing to fucking do it. So I tried it. And I would say 1.5 out of 4 times on acid were pretty good. Mushrooms was better, but even that, I think back to it, and I don't reflect upon it like I wish I had like a funny story or something. I will say that mushrooms, I laughed. There's a movie, it's the Spielberg, but it's like a animated, I don't know if it's animated or it's one of those like fucking weird, you know, those weird ones, but it was called, it's based on like a comic or something, or like a comic strip from back in the day. That's what I'm saying. But there's a scene where the fucking movie opens and there's like this little dog, like in like, I don't know if it's like Paris or something, in like the village square. And this dog walks out and like goes on his tippy toes or something and does like this little weird walk. And I found this to be the funniest thing. I laughed. I was rolling on a fucking rug, like just fucking laughing until I cried. Like it was fucking, but I wish I could look back and go, oh, it's beautiful, it's whatever. But I go, I don't really feel even compelled to fucking do that shit. But I feel like this is like the trappings of this shit, where your experience is your fucking experience. But then at the same time, it's like, you can see, like in other words, trying to say, put things out there in the world. Not just talking and blah, 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 but like, am I a storyteller? Do I know what I'm fucking, to go, oh, I smoked so much weed, this funny thing happened. You just feel like, how do I want to, but if something's like legitimately, but then you start to go, well, then you can just make up stuff. Like how much stuff did you maybe, because of how you feel, you're watching clips of podcasts on your phone and they're fucking, and you just see the clip, so you're like, and then you get it into your head because maybe these guys have what you want. Maybe they have the fucking status and the stature or whatever the fuck. And you're kind of like more inclined to just, oh, I thought that was fucking funny. But then you part of it being funny is that you think it really happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know people do like podcasts that are more like bits and stuff and fucking a combination of fucking whatever. I'm just saying, I don't feel like fucking compelled to fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I guess if something really does stick out in my memory, I might be inclined to recall it. Maybe just recall it. I don't have great memory or whatever. I don't know what the fuck I was even just talking about.
It's because you've been smoking that shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's just kind of like you smoke so much weed and then virtually any story I tell you, I had smoked weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where like that comes more from like I don't normally smoke and somebody had me hit a joint and I just went cuckoo. And it's like I have my own fucking version of that, but it's like weird, like I should have fucking knew. Don't fucking smoke at this time. I don't need to smoke that much. It's like just like you slept good and you wake up and you have too much coffee when you don't maybe need it. Some people would say you don't need it at all. Bro, I'm fucking getting real philosophical in here right now, bro.
Yeah, you dropping science, history,
That's
knowledge.
crazy, bro. That's crazy. But I just get the sense where, like, there's kind of like a disgusting instinct, I think, in the sense of somebody who seeks to be of entertainment to go, like, oh, they fucking, you know, something connects with somebody, so then you just make up shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
when people are like, I want that real shit. And that's why podcasts, you see them, like, how long do they fucking last? I don't fucking know. It's almost like fucking Xanax, where, like, they only started prescribing it at a certain point. There's no way they have data to fucking say anything definitive. You know, they have ideas, and people can generally say this is bad, that's bad, or whatever. But, like, the data, even vaping, who the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It hasn't been happening long enough for you to go, definitely, these fucking people are dying because of vaping, or there's whatever. Everybody's fucking dying because they're fucking dying and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's slowly killing themselves these days.
So that's what I'm saying. I just go, at one point, like, 50 years from now, will, like, the Joe Rogan Experience be, like, a sitcom or something? Like, it could be fucking anything, right? I'm just saying, for, like, the future or whatever.
You think the future is in sitcoms?
They probably will come back at some point.
I mean, the way Miss Pat does it, maybe.
I don't know who's Pat. Who's Miss Pat?
Miss Pat. She's a comedian. She got her own sitcom, but like it's just all her being real. So it's uncensored. They're just fucking talking how they normally would.
Okay, though.
You
being real. And that's what resonates.
Mm-hmm. They're being real.
And it's real, though?
I mean, it's not real life, but, you know, it's based off her life. And then she's calling
Based off. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
that's the craziest shit. It's that one little preposition. Off.
Yeah, and she got like a lesbian daughter. She calls it like a bulldigger and shit.
Kind of mean.
Yeah.
Who is this Miss Pat? She sounds like she's got a...
Oh, she's from Georgia. She grew up in the hood in Georgia.
Georgia,
Atlanta.
Yo, Georgia.
Georgia.
Mm-hmm. Georgia. How do they talk down in Georgia? I'm doing kind of a Mississippi... how do you get that Mississippi drawl? You get a little Mississippi drawl.
Nah,
Thunder snow.
That's like the slave owner drawl.
Thunder snow. They have... What? Slave owner. Here's the thing, though. It's like, the slave owner voice, did they gradually filter that out? Or are there still people from wherever the fuck who sound like deeply like...
Oh, they probably still talk like that.
But they just say different things and they're not slave owners. So it's like, well, they're not.
Well, welcome to the parlor. Why don't you come sit down, lad?
They're calling for thunder snow. That's like a... You could imagine a slave owner sounding like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be an interesting fucking concept of a slave owner who's kind of just a weird, like eccentric, like almost like its own version of like a Larry David type fucking character, where like he's just or like Woody Allen or something. You know what I mean? Where it's kind of like he is a slave owner, he is whatever, but also he's just like obsessed with the weather and his mind's going. But like, you know what I mean? The family doesn't really, he just kind of keep him around, so he's like technically the slave owner, but he's really like the son of a slave owner, and he's got like it's like not a known concept, but like his mind is just fucking, or he has no fucking, and it's just he's obsessed with the weather. You just hear him like in the battle, thunder snow. They're calling for thunder snow. He has like a thing about thunder snow.
Yeah, he's
thunder snow. I don't really.
You imagine Larry David as a slave owner?
Yes, I could. I know it doesn't seem to work.
There's mess all over the place. I'm schwitzing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Do you see Larry David as a abolitionist?
I mean, yeah, but if he was a slave owner, that'd be a crazy twist.
Right, I don't know.
What if he was like a slave owner that went undercover as an abolitionist and then slowly started believing in the cause, but he also owned slaves, so he's kind of caught between like a
his family, he runs away from his slave-owning family to live up north, but then finds that because he doesn't connect culturally with the north, it starts to turn into, like, he wants to live in the south with no slaves, but that's not possible at the time. Yeah. Or it seems like, what the fuck is he going to do about it?
And he starts, like, seeing free black dudes walking around, and he's like, hey, come here, put this bib on. And they're like, who the fuck are you? He's like, how do they let him talk like that? I mean, he still sounds like Larry David. You guys sound like Larry David still.
I don't know how to sound like Larry David.
No.
My mind is blank right now. I got so lost into, like, I was actually trying to figure out the trajectory of this idea. Because I'm sure it's, like, kind of fucking been done in some degree, because that shit used to happen. People would leave the South and go live up north because they didn't fucking whatever. But, like, you think about it that way in the sense of, like a lighter version would be, like, white people from second-generation immigrant families who they all had their own, you know what I mean? This neighborhood hates this neighborhood. Yeah. Like, fucking Bronx Tale kind of thing. Like, that type of fucking, like, the urban version of is, like, but now imagine, like, your family, like, how many generations does your family not own slaves before you can ever fucking not associate your... Like, it happened, but I think there's, like, you know, this might be over my head right now, Nick.
I mean...
That weed fucking, and then I drank some water, and now I'm kind of like, wait a second. But there's probably some fucking 8-hour thing about two jerk-offs fucking really beautifully putting it all together of how the cultural... But, like, who the fuck knows?
I mean, me and Leonard Kelly were gonna put together a sitcom about Martin Luther King. Well, not Martin Luther King, but his brother, because it's probably hard to be Martin Luther King's little brother. Because Martin's getting all the glory.
Now, did he have a little brother?
Yeah, he did.
And is he like
His
known
name
at all, or is it like
is kind of not really acknowledged?
But your concept is not like it's him. You're just saying the general concept. Like you're gonna not call him Martin Luther King. You're gonna call him
So there was
something else.
We would make up a different little brother that didn't really exist and stick him into the King Jr. family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like there was Martin, there was AD who was real and he was kind of like a pussy hound in real life. And you could tell he looked kind of like Martin, but he used to wear sunglasses.
I'm sorry, my bad. I fucking zoned out. Who was a pussy hound?
Martin Luther King's little brother in real life.
In real life, his little brother was a pussy hound. Okay.
He was somewhat of a pussy hound.
Somewhat of a pussy hound.
But
conjectural.
His fake little brother is basically like if we took Everybody Hates Chris and then put him into Martin Luther King's family. You know, and we would call the show Everybody Loves Martin. But the focus is not on Martin. That's the whole point. Is that you're focusing on this kid living in the shadow of Martin Luther King during the Civil Rights Movement. And then you start to develop sympathy for him.
Yeah.
And we had a couple of somewhat controversial ideas on how to carry out the episodes.
Bro, you want to fucking stream this, bro? I don't want nobody jacking your shit.
I mean,
I'd love to hear it.
I would love to.
I'm not gonna stop you. I just wanted to let you know. If we go straight to the streams.
The main problem lies in the fact that Leonard's white and I'm brown, and it's a show about that really strikes at the heart of Black America. We need more black comics on board. We were gonna get France to like play the role, you know.
Okay.
But like he wouldn't be like a writer. Which, you know, maybe we should get somebody in the writing room that's a black comic before carrying that out.
Right.
You know, but I don't know.
I mean, that would be a way of going about it. Now, let me just say this in general. I love Everybody Hates Chris. So if you're saying that something in the vein of it, if it makes me feel like Everybody Hates Chris made me feel.
Yeah, it's like that.
Made me feel? How you feel out there? How's our viewers doing?
Yeah.
I'm down with it, bro. I might be on the sidelines. You know what I mean?
Everybody Hates Chris was a more lighthearted time in history, though.
Honky in the back, and I'm going to be rooting for this fucking shit, bro. I'm not much for social statements, and I'm not even sure that's what you're going for. You just want to have some good fucking...
Just a real social statement type of time.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
I stopped talking at parties.
But this kid's trying to live up to Martin, but he just keeps fucking everything up. You know what I mean? He's like that one little kid. He's that kid that's trying to be like admired like Martin, be in the spotlight like Martin, be a good civil rights leader like Martin, or a pussy hound like AD. But he can't. He can't. Every time he tries, he like ends up inadvertently like fucking channeling, like rallying or like getting a Ku Klux Klan rally to fucking bump into a civil rights rally. Or some shit like that on accident because he was trying to do the right thing but did it the wrong way. He's a fuck up. And he can't help it.
Oh shit.
And it burns him to his fucking core.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that's
basically Everybody Hates Chris. But this is civil rights, Everybody Hates Chris.
That's season 1, bro. You should do like an American Horror Story fucking type thing where like season 2 it's Martin Lawrence and you're Martin Lawrence's little brother and it's all a big like he wants to be the comedian of the fucking family.
It's all about the Martins.
It turns into
Yo, if we were to do something about Martin Lawrence, I know Bob Sumner.
Who's Bob?
Bob Sumner co-produced Def Jam Comedy.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
I was watching some Def Jam comedy the one night.
Yeah, Bob
Eddie
Sumner,
Griffin a couple months ago.
Bob Sumner put it together with Martin Lawrence.
Wonder how Eddie Griffin's doing. He doesn't check in.
Eddie Griffin? I don't know. I hope he's good. I liked Undercover Brother.
It was great seeing him so young.
Yeah.
Undercover Brother, I don't know if I've seen. We gotta do a fucking movie review episode, bro.
A lot of people haven't seen Undercover Brother.
Now that you say it, I remember I remember the name.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember it being, but like it was a failure in like the masses. Was it like a cult classic, or is it like
I don't know?
it was successful? Sometimes I'm shocked that
It's
like
just-
you watch it when you're like a kid or something, and then you don't know because you were watching it on pay-per-view, like whether or not it was actually a movie that people fucking actually.
It was a movie that was successful with me. It was just
And that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's Eddie Griffin, who's like this 70s looking like black dude living in I think like the 90s or 2000s, and he's just a smooth motherfucker. Somehow comes across a black Secret Service, and they're trying to go to war with the Man, which is like the white Secret Service. And the Man is like this big villain, and then they have like a white guy that works with them. Wait, no, do they? No, they have they got Dave Chappelle being a conspiracy theorist. And then Chappelle's in it.
So this is like early 2000s.
Early 2000s. This is like
Early
before
2000s.
Chappelle fucking.
This is
blew up.
before Chappelle blew up.
Yeah, because Eddie Griffin was the star of the show.
Right.
But
it was a show or a movie?
It was a movie.
It was a movie.
They had Denise Richards was
I remember this now. Like 70s. Like, yeah, like the 70s fucking get up. Like the fucking.
Denise Richards was supposed to be his kryptonite in the movie. They called her White She-Devil.
Oh, shit.
But then she turned sides because she realized she loves black dick.
Yeah. All right. This sounds fucking pretty good.
It's a great movie.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
It's a great movie, and
I'm gonna have to check it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we get together outside of this and we watch it.
I'd be down.
I have a half a bag of hers popcorn.
Hers popcorn or herb,
salted and butter.
What the fuck?
I'm saying I'll wrap these up, put them aside. They'll still stay fresh. Throw a little popcorn. We watch Undercover Brothers together.
Charcuterie and popcorn.
Charcuterie and popcorn. I think we just found the episode fucking title, bro. But look out for. Wait, the name of the show is Everybody Loves Martin.
Everybody loves Martin, and it's about his little brother.
Everybody Loves Martin, and it's about. I fucking like that. That's got my fucking.
But it's about Martin Luther King's little brother.
You piqued my interest with that one, bro. I like to see how that fucking develops.
It might be too sensitive of a time to do it, though.
Right now?
Yeah, because Martin Luther King's family just fucking... They got mad at all the Martin Luther King Jr. AI videos that were coming out.
There's fucking Martin Luther King AI. Oh!
Yeah, they were like...
I guess, I mean, there's probably AI videos.
They were making them do, like, WWE promos.
Okay.
And, like, they did one... There was one that I saw where he was on, like, Maury Povich, and he goes... Martin, in the case of you are not the father. And he goes, free at last, free at last.
Yeah, there are people that got upset about that?
Yeah.
It's like classic meme shit.
I mean, a lot of people thought it was disrespectful. Which, I mean, I could see that, but also, like, it was fucking funny. It was fucking funny as shit.
I don't want to go down that fucking, that old rabbit butthole, but of like the fucking, we did the Nazis...
Yeah.
These are just people making fucking goofy fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or I guess that's the fucking argument is that there's but this is the new entertainment. You go on your phone, you watch wild shit. No, people still watch other shit or whatever, but it's still, you gotta at some point, it generates these fucking things that people do, right? They generate, everything you fucking go on is attached to ads and stuff. They're generating fucking money the same way they generated money with fucking anything else they've ever put out. And you gotta fucking view it as entertainment. So I go, even though I would fucking argue, because I love movies and fucking blah, 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 that like Quentin Tarantino doing Django Unchained is like a fucking, you wouldn't just go, this is just a white guy's fucking weird fucking fantasy. Even though the story may, because like I said, I didn't see the whole thing. You told me last time I got to watch it, and I still do. But I'm saying, you go, but he's making a piece of...
It's a piece of art.
You can make a fucking piece of art. So and people go changing Martin Luther King and adding to, but it's like, I don't know, memes became fucking whatever, so.
Well, there was an argument with Django that was like, it's
I understand the family.
Yeah, they thought it was disrespectful with Django. Spike Lee thought it was disrespectful with Django because it's about slavery, but he's trying to make it into a cowboy film. Yeah. But really, if you watch it, they don't shy away from slavery and how bad it was, but they tell a unique story within that setting. I thought it was perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
You know,
I would say like the Martin Luther King thing, if I was inclined to have to discuss these things, which I'm really not, where you just go, look at how fucking culturally iconic he is.
Yeah.
That the fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that it's like, whatever. I guess then you'd argue that it's kind of like he was the one that like they fucking pushed out into the fucking to be whatever, and then people will tell you like the more real history of the civil rights are about unsung fucking people or whatever. But I guess it's just kind of like, I don't know. There's a lot of at a certain point, I guess everything's on the fucking table. As far as just being sensitive about it, you know?
I mean, yeah.
I'm sensitive about my bottom teeth.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
that's really like the only thing out of fucking where I go that you know what I mean? You went overboard kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just because like WWE, I think like WWE, right? Because they did like Martin Luther King. What's like the demographic for WWE? Because I remember like a bunch of white kids watching it when I was younger, but it's just because I was around a bunch of white kids. So who the fuck knows?
Everybody watches it, bro.
But pro wrestling is like I mean it like I'm not being a fucking douche. Seriously, like you would say it's a pretty. I mean, distributed demographic as far as like it's like.
Yeah, it's people in all the fucking neighborhoods and wherever you go that watch WWE, basically.
And I was amazed because like I watched it for like a phase of my life when I was like 10 or 11, and I don't know why or what was the reason. I just stopped watching it, and then years later I was like shocked that fucking like it was a thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I just thought it was like a thing that goes away just because I used to get the fucking WWF magazines when I was like in 3rd grade.
Oh shit, yeah.
Maybe just because I got obsessed with it when you're a kid and then you like go through puberty or something happens to you and you just fucking like not getting weird. I don't know what happened to me.
That was a cool era,
but you know what I mean?
That was a cool era for WWE, but
Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, that was my fucking thing. I love Shawn Michaels. He was my fucking hero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but then it started to fall off around 2009, 2010.
All right, bro. I thought you were about to make a cruel joke.
No?
I thought, because I just thought, what was the reason why I stopped watching wrestling? And I swear to God, when Owen Hart fell off the fucking thing, it scared the shit out of me as a fucking kid. And I fucking kind of just was like,
I mean,
that's not fun. Like, you know what I mean? Like, literally not for real. I'm not saying I fucking was like, you know, people like yelling Charlie fucking in the streets or whatever. But just like, I remember we used to buy the pay-per-views. And then it was like, fuck, that guy fucking actually died. My dad was just kind of like, he didn't really get into it, but he was like in the background. Because he watched fucking Hulk Hogan and shit. So he kind of knew whatever. But it was like, that shit's fucking terrible. They just let the guy you know what I mean? The guy fucking falls to his death.
Yeah, you just watch the guy die.
I might have even seen it fucking live, and you can just like see him over to. And I don't know if they just like buried the fucking footage, and maybe I'm making it up because you like forget the fucking. But we had the pay-per-view and it was running, and it was. I feel like I remember, unless they had the video out at some point later on. But you just like kind of like it's not like you don't see him like fucking splatter in front of you, but you see like when it happens. That shit shook me because it's like all this other shit going on, and he's just one dude who was trying to fucking do his fucking and get ready for his thing, and he just fell to his fucking death. And when you watch it on like just like a weird camera angle, you're like, wow, it's like it's really almost like I had an existential. That's what happened, bro. That gave me a fucking like an existential crisis at like age 12 before like puberty was coming.
I mean, yeah, he did actually die.
Yeah, and I think like, and maybe that part of me. It's funny you were talking about a show about a younger brother in the fucking shadow of. I think like I had like a little bit of like I didn't like Bret Hart. If anything, I liked Owen Hart, even though I wasn't like a huge Owen Hart fan.
Yeah, because he was the underdog.
He was the fucking dog. He was the little brother. He was Emilio Estevez kind of thing, and he was like my fucking man. But I wasn't like I was saying. I don't remember that happening and being like carrying a fucking. I did think that they really killed the Undertaker at fucking one of those. I forget the name of the event, but they put Undertaker in a fucking casket and set him on fire. I was like 12, and they still make fun of me, like my uncle and my brother and shit, because I got my Undertaker doll, and I just went into my room and like held him, because I really thought, like I knew Santa Claus wasn't real relatively early, and I didn't care. But that was a for real like a moment where like. Unless I was just so emotionally involved, part of me goes, I don't think I thought they just made fun of me that way. I just loved it, and it was so, like, real as entertainment that I literally was like, you know, Like a death in a movie that makes you cry?
Yeah,
I really thought The Undertaker got burned in a casket.
That's the intended effect.
That's what traumatized me.
I thought they actually assassinated Vince McMahon on TV at one point. Because they had a thing where he gets into the limo and then he starts driving away after Raw and then the fucking limo blows up.
Honestly, this is like fucking a positive fucking turn. Just realizing WWF and shit is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
I could probably just entertain myself for fucking 10 years and not worry about on my phone going, what should I fucking, there's so much. I should just watch old fucking, like, all the shit I missed from when The Undertaker got burnt or when Owen Hart fucking fell off the rafters from then to now and just catch up.
Those
and
guys
like,
are peak entertainers. Because they got
fucking legends.
They got to do a little bit of everything.
And they hit the podcast circuit at some point where somebody was like, you guys realize how fucking much people love wrestling? Then it's like, Stone Cold's on a thing. This guy's on a thing. You fucking Undertaker's on fuck. I feel like Undertaker did Rogan.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Right? That's fucking crazy.
Undertaker's been getting around now.
Undertaker was my fucking one of my heroes. I love the fucking Undertaker.
Yeah, Undertaker was cool. I like The Rock too in his peak, but like, not these days he's like whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. For my money at age 12, that whole fucking thing, where like I love Stone Cold, I fucking love Shawn Michaels, but I just remember like the blood fucking, the one where they're covered in blood. It's Stone Cold's covered in blood, or is Shawn Michaels, or they both are?
Nah, they were, yeah.
That was like fucking like Rocky for my fucking, people from 1978 in North Jersey. Like, shit was real to us. But that shit, I remember being like totally fucking enthralled with that whole fucking, like, they really were like warriors who I both loved.
Yeah, and they were just almost killing each other.
Yeah, man. That's a fucking, we gotta go back and watch that one night.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll watch Undercover Brother and then we'll fucking hop into fucking, what was that? I don't know if that was a WrestleMania maybe. That might have been a WrestleMania.
Or like Survivor Series or something.
One of those. That shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of shit that happened. There was a thing where D-Generation X shoved the Big Show's head up Vince McMahon's ass.
What?
Yeah.
The Big Show, Kevin Nash? Or no?
No, the Big Show was the Big Show.
The Big Show was just the Big Show?
Yeah, the Big Show.
What the fuck am I thinking of then?
So it was Shawn Michaels and Triple H against Big Show and Vince McMahon in a fucking in like a steel cage.
Yeah.
And at one point, they tried to shove the Big Show's head up Vince McMahon's ass. Like, they pulled his pants down and then shoved Big Show's head as far as they could up.
You saw his ass and everything? Like, it was like some raw shit?
Yeah. And they shoved the Big Show's head up his ass.
That's what I'm saying. That's like, that writing is fucking wild, man.
Yeah, you can't really fake that.
Because fucking, Patrice O'Neal said that he got to, like, work on WWF for, like, a week or something.
Yeah, he was a writer.
He was a writer. That sounds fucking crazy, though. Like, writing that shit must be fucking nuts.
Writing, like, the comedy promos and shit.
Oh, he was doing, the comedy fucking promos. But, like, the people who, like, how they come up with fucking, and South Park did that fucking episode that kind of touched on the whole, like, piecing together those fucking stories and stuff. Must have been really a thrill.
Oh, yeah. And Patrice was like, I really wanted to hate The Rock, but he's the nicest fucking guy. And then The Rock called him. And he was like busting his balls and shit. And it just, like, The Rock seems like he was such a humble guy for a long time. Then he started to get actually famous outside of wrestling. And then now he's just, like, all ego. Still probably a very nice guy, but to a degree where it's, like, uncomfortable. And then, he's a fucking megastar and learning to deal with that. But he was in a really good movie recently.
Yeah. You know what it is? I guess they just get more and more money attached to them in different ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, at a certain point, like, in other words, at a certain point, you don't, like, Kevin Hart, like, when he called into O&A and fucked with Patrice and talked about jerking off, like, all that shit. Like, at a certain point, I just feel like Kevin Hart couldn't do that type of... Like, he needed to be... And then, like, once he fucking maybe made a certain amount of money, he is now kind of taking... You know what I mean? You don't see Kevin Hart being, like, a pussy or anything, like he fucking has, like, an agenda. But, like, guys who just suddenly become fucking... Now you have, like, multiple, I guess, things attached to you where it's just like... I guess you start to feel like it's for the people around you, unless you're just a selfish fucking asshole. But like maybe like where I go, sometimes I want to go, this guy's a fucking like a sellout, and then you just go, well, he employs 36,000 fucking people.
Partially, but also like
depend on his fucking brand or whatever.
When you get that big, how do you not act like a little cocky?
Long story short, fuck The Rock, bro.
Yeah, fuck.
No, I didn't like that. I don't know if I like The Rock. I can't really remember. He came in probably towards the end of when I like stopped watching wrestling.
The Rock had the best promos.
The Rock. I mean, I can kind of remember him starting and being a fucking.
Yeah, he was making a lot of innuendos about his penis, and
that was his fucking thing.
It was that, and it was also like, you know, he said Kane talks with a fucking voice box, basically.
You know, so
shit like that.
I guess though, I like a certain in the sense of like people getting fucked with because of things that happened in the past and blah blah blah. Like, however he fucking went about his shit. Like, let me ask you a question because you know this shit better than me. Do you like what's like you think the peak of where you go? At one point, The Rock's people thought, like, can we destroy that fucking footage? You know what I mean? Something that like went so like over the line where you were like. That could be something, maybe, and again, he's probably unstoppable at this point. But just saying The Rock, you're saying he did some, like, fucking bad taste stuff with the voice box. Shit people get upset about. Did he ever do, like, that type of shit? Was his head ever up anybody's fucking ass?
Nah, because he came in the era where they didn't give a fuck.
And they loved him, and so he kind of had the privilege of the era where people didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, right after, like, the era you're talking about with Shawn Michaels and fucking, like, Steve Austin fighting each other and shit like that. Right after that is when The Rock came in, and that's when they took all the fucking breaks off. They were just like, we'll do whatever the fuck we want as long as it boosts ratings.
Yeah, dude. I've had, that's interesting, because I've had this theory with kind of, like, with hip hop and why Eminem made so much fucking money. Yeah. Like it was like a weird thing where like the genre lost its two biggest stars, and then in the wake of this was like this, like really where I don't know, like rap music before, like Eminem just took the vial to, like he made mainstream what was probably an underground thing that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I can't imagine. I could be totally wrong because I don't fucking know these fucking people. But like Tupac doing horrorcore.
It was
rap. It sounds like they were more attached to like old fucking like the sense of like the music industry and shit.
You know when rap became popular? It's when white kids in the suburbs started trying to act black.
And when was that?
That was, I would say, like late 80s, early 90s. White kids in the suburbs started trying to act black.
Yeah, because that's the fucking thing about like the whole like
that whole era is when they figured out the formula. Because if you look at like rap in the 70s and the fucking early 80s, they were like trying to be like rock stars and shit, dressing goofy and fucking doing all this different shit that was like almost like gimmicky.
Right.
And they had like the 80s rap flow, which was kind of like, I don't want to say goofy, but it was different. You know,
guess,
and then,
yeah.
But then you get Rakim in like 80, like the late 80s, like 89 and shit like that. And Rakim is the guy who founded the modern rap flow style.
Yeah.
Where he was like, he sounded like a street dude, and he was just fucking flowing with it, and he's not trying to like put inflections on his voice and shit like that. He was just fucking going. Rakim's the first guy that did that, and then.
All right, because like what I think about is, and the reason like I'm obviously stamped by Eminem because I was again like 12 when he fucking came out, and it was just a whatever. But just saying, like before him, stuff like "Roll Up on You" like Christopher Reeves, like those really bad taste like jokes.
Yeah.
Like hip hop obviously was explicit, but it was telling the story of fucking. You know what I mean?
He put personality into it, is what he did.
Yeah, and just in the sense of like what you're saying, we're like taking the brakes off on WWF. They just started doing wild, bad taste shit. Where I feel like hip hop before him was a little bit tied to more of like, I don't know the fucking word, but like the class of like R&B. You know what I mean? You don't want to fucking start thinking about a guy who's paralyzed from the neck down, like just mocking mocking cultural figures in that way. It was almost like he kind of broke down like a certain little kind of like. They all hated each other on the low, these like competitive musicians and shit.
Yeah.
But when they talk, they get on TV and go, I love so-and-so, I love whatever, where he just kind of fucking just started taking shots at people just for entertainment.
Beef
it was like
it generates revenue beef. That's
You know
the
what I'm
thing. Like
saying?
a lot of the shit you see on TV is just for show.
Yeah, like in other words, beef and shit resulted in like the deaths of the two biggest icons in hip hop. And then he came along with like a million fake beefs. He had a few real ones too, I guess. But just in the sense of like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
like,
Eminem just
like don't fuck with MC Hammer. MC Hammer, like Redman says, MC Hammer like rolls up on people. Like you don't fucking take his name in fucking vain.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Eminem like did that weird fucking thing where he was taking shots at, you know what I mean? Like imagine Christopher Reeve's people fucking knock at the door. Like it was almost like he took aim at people the way, you know, just unreachable fucking. Like in other words, if you thought it might. You love The Rock, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But if you're on a thing fucking riffing and you find a thread to make fun of him, you're just in your mind. You go, never in my wildest dreams will The Rock know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying, kind of thing? So Eminem, who like failed for so long, he's now in his late 20s just going, fuck, you know what I'm saying? He just says, but again, like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe it's just, again, it's the inner honky.
Yeah, but he's
making it about Eminem.
He's a spectacle.
But yeah, but
I've
always been intrigued by that.
He's a spectacle because he was the white kid that could actually rap.
Yeah, and it got bigger and bigger from there. Like the way I stopped watching wrestling just because of contextual in my life. But you're saying after the shit I was talking about, they took the brakes off the entertainment fucking things.
Yeah.
And just, it got bigger and bigger. I didn't realize it until a certain point, you know? It was like years later, I'm like fucking 22 and then like happened to see a clip of like some wrestling shit and it's just the place is just packed with people of all fucking ages and all fucking...
Yeah.
I had no idea. But they took that fucking...
Everybody loves wrestling.
I guess what we're saying is the early 2000s is responsible for culture and...
A lot of it.
Is the new basis of fucking... We're almost out of the 90s, bro. And now the early... What I gotta do is... Let's bleach our hair.
Yeah, I mean, you know the...
Imagine next episode, you have bleached hair and blue eye contacts.
I don't know.
That would be fucking... No, we don't want to go... We don't want to go that far, bro.
Nah, I used to make fun of kids like that.
Well, this is what I'm saying. It'll be cathartic.
Yeah, I used to be on the wrestling team in middle school. There was this one middle school we'd go to, and every time we went there, they all had the fucking bleached hair like Eminem.
Really?
They all did the Eminem look, where it's the bleached fucking hair.
Really?
And we used to call them the Nazis.
And what year was that? Because I'm like older.
This is like, fuck, what year was that? Like, it's got to be like 20.
Like when Eminem came back.
Nah, this is like around the time of I'm Not Afraid.
Yeah, okay, so like 2009, 2010.
Yeah, around 2009, 10.
Yeah, no, that's interesting because again, it's the same shit where I was obsessed with Eminem as a kid and then he kind of disappeared. And now I kind of go back to like the 2010, like I kind of know some of the fucking shit. But dude, I was the biggest Eminem fan in the world when I was a fucking teenager. I just got into other shit. He disappeared and I didn't give a fuck when he came back. I didn't really listen to shit. It wasn't...
Eminem, I respect him, but it got to a point where like if somebody was like, I listened to Eminem, I didn't take them seriously. As like a rap fan, I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? Because I felt like there was some people that I would meet there, they'd be like, oh yeah, I don't listen to rap, but I like Eminem. And that's huge in of itself.
That's
but
interesting.
To me, as somebody who listens to other people in rap,
yeah,
if you just told me you listen to Eminem, I'd be like, all right, you fucking...
Well, that's the other thing to consider, that if you go ahead in time 100 years, all this shit is pop music. Like Eminem, like as of right now, we're still attached because of our age and where we fucking to like the generational shit in it of like hip hop started in the 80s and it blah blah blah, like the evolution you were talking about. We still are like attached to that to a degree.
Yeah.
Eminem's fucking numbers though, he's like fucking Madonna and shit. Like
he's huge.
It's fucking... He's like a pop star. Now, that's interesting, though. That's interesting to me, because I was never really into fucking icons.
I think a lot of...
Like, Bruce Springsteen to people from New Jersey type shit. Like, other people listen to Bruce Springsteen? I don't know. I'm from Jersey, so he seems like people like him, and I don't.
People outside the state do, but honestly, I never found his music that great.
He's all right, I guess.
Yeah, if you like hearing a man moan on a fucking microphone, then yeah, he's great, you know. But I respect him.
I can't say I
respect him.
Can't say I haven't fucking heard a lot of different kinds of vocals that I may have been into at different times.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I could, you know, once in a while I try to listen to Springsteen and I'm like, this is not for me. But I like, he seems like a great guy. Seems like a great guy. Fun, you know, he bought my dad some drinks at the bar once.
Respect for that.
Yeah, he went to the bar and they were like, hey, Bruce, what's up? And then, you know, they minded their business. The bartender was like, oh, yeah, here's some drinks. It's on Bruce.
Yeah, until Bruce buys me a couple drinks, I'm going to be on record as saying he has a couple good ones and he's a piece of fucking shit as a person.
Well,
not to play devil's advocate. Voice is cracking in here, bro.
Nah, you know what?
The acoustics. Fuck Bruce.
If you disrespect Bruce Springsteen again, I'm going to smack your bottom teeth out.
Jovi land. We are in Lester Glen country. Speaking of fucking cars. Now I'm thinking about it, this all started with calling them about my stupid car, but it's like, it's true. Like, I fucking really, like, I hope my car starts when I fucking start it again. Because that would be, I feel like that smoking, I only smoked half that Keef bowl too, dude. And I stopped drinking the fucking, or did I finish the coffee? I think I might have fucking left it somewhere. I got nervous when you called because I'm like weird like that. Like, I broke into a cold sweat when I was like on hold. So the guy's like, hey, how are you? I'm like, oh, little Joe. I get shook with that shit. It like gives me like the fucking,
I wasn't prepared for it either, but I did it anyway.
That's what I'm saying. I downloaded the app and I was like, well, fuck it. Let's find out what the story is.
I mean, that's my fucking thing with stand-up, too. I'll be not ready for it and I'll still do it.
No, you've inspired me with some of your fucking theories, and everybody loves Martin this episode. I've come full circle because I got shook when they screened us and kind of shut us fucking down. I was like, how the fuck are we going to fucking do this? Nick gave me the fucking answer, but I was still too emotional and shook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I felt like I got caught fucking cranking it. I was like, they got us. I've come full circle. Let's let our viewers and listeners know that we have Max Garrett coming through, Baba Rum Das, and we are not giving up on our coup on 101.5. We will be interns by hook or by crook.
Is that actually like the fucking lineup? We're gonna do.
If it was up to me, but I know we have to.
I mean, no, look,
we're learning each other's.
I'll hit up
there's
Max
space
Garrett.
Between us here.
We're
coming closer.
Max Garrett's down. He'll do it.
Max Garrett coming through.
Max Garrett's coming through.
He's gonna sit.
Max Garrett.
It'll be more of like we'll go a little further back.
Yeah, we'll go right
Max
here.
Garrett will be right here.
Right here.
Hold on, let me give just for reference.
Yeah.
Max Garrett will be.
Yeah, hold him up. Yeah, there we go.
Max
Max Garrett.
That's Max Garrett next week between us. That's gonna be the thumbnail.
Yeah, look at that pretty smile.
So Max, you're a young comic around the scene. Yeah. All right. So next week.
Then when we start,
we're coming for you.
We're gonna find a question he has, and when he has that question, we tell him to whip his phone out, call New Jersey 101.5, say his name is Max from da da da, and then it's gonna be Little Joe asking a question to whoever, despite what they're actually talking about on their fucking radio program.
We gotta get in the writer's room, bro. Figure out what we're gonna fucking plan our fucking. You know what I mean? We gotta come ready.
We'll be ready.
We found out that they got some fucking. They got some clamps up.
This ain't rocket science. The thing that
To me, it is, bro. I grew up dumb.
Nah, but you know what? When I gave him a call, I made the guy laugh. Because I just kept talking about how Lil Joe's a little screwy, and he can't even get up off the couch to get a newspaper.
You built a rapport with this fucking guy, and you're gonna sell me out once we get in. This is like the reverse of my fucking plot earlier.
Yeah.
You stole my fucking plot.
I mean, I was just throwing you under the bus the whole time. That's, because that's relatable, you just... I said back in high school, we used to see him walking down the hallways and be like, oh, there's Joe, there's little Joe, he's a little screwy, but...
Well, yeah, man. I'm gonna be like on a roof somewhere. And they'll have the fucking guy with the fucking bullhorn. And it's just kind of like, I'd never made it as an intern at 101.5. Like, imagine they got that fucking, they do that news briefing. Recent story at a little ferry. Man jumps off building.
Because he didn't get on New Jersey 101.5.
Man smokes a Keef bowl, talked about Owen Hart, and then jumped off the fucking roof because he could not make it as an intern at 101.5. The second he found out they had flaggers on calls, He decided it was just never gonna fucking work out.
And the next day, chime time. Latest report.
Chime
Man.
time, I heard when he hit the ground.
Yeah.
That's fucking Big Joe with his stupid fucking...
Local man
Not
jumps
stupid.
off a building because he couldn't get on New Jersey 101.5.
He'll do those stupid, where he phones in the gasps and the laughter and shit. I don't want to do the gasp because I'm a little asthmatic and it might come off weird acoustically right now. Fucking birds will be perching out on the fucking balcony when they hear that fucking whistle.
They always do the gasp and then it's followed by like the John Corzine laughter.
Fucking John Corzine. It always comes back to John Corzine.
John Corzine. I'm pretty sure that's the same John Corzine laughter they've been using for years.
Is it long enough for somebody to have named their child John Corzine something? And then that's like your story when you call in, that like you were named after John Corzine, and call the people who used to talk about him, and then they fucking bring back the fucking John Corzine bit because of you. We're almost like 101.5 babies. Like It's like Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5, and we're the dream children.
What if we told them my name is John Corzine? And they were like, John Corzine?
Yeah, and then you go, yeah, that's what I go by.
Like, yeah, it's,
JC. I was named after, yeah.
yeah, it's named after John Corzine.
What's your fucking last... Your name is John Corzine something. What the fuck is it?
Esquire, because I'm a lawyer.
John Corzine, but what's your real last name? Your middle name is Corzine.
Oh, my middle name's Corzine?
You go by John Corzine on Facebook because you don't like to put yourself out there.
My real last name's Huggins.
John Corzine Huggins.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're a lawyer
That's my-
and you John Corzine Esquire.
Yeah, because my dad used to run a meth lab out in fucking, just outside of Camden.
Whoa. And
Yeah.
you were able to come out of the wreckage of that wild, chaotic lifestyle and become a lawyer.
Yeah, he used to fucking put cigarettes out on my arm and tell me it was a tattoo.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, you're gonna you gotta call fucking Dominski and Moore with that one. Fucking Kylie will be like,
Yeah, his name was
Oh my
Jack
God.
Huggins, bro. Yo, tell anybody in Pennsylvania you know about Jack Huggins. They'll tell you about his meth.
and folks, we're gonna leave you there. Be careful during the storm. Wait, this is gonna drop. The storm's gonna happen. I could die in a fucking flood. Nobody's gonna give a fuck. But before we go, I just wanna leave it to the we got Max Garrett coming through next week.
Max Garrett.
Also heard there might be a special guest host, Mark Get Set. We may have Mark come in, but Max is definitely the next fucking guest. And then we got Baba Ramdas. If we have time, we'll do him.
Baba
Otherwise, I'll tell him.
Ramdas.
I'll put him up in the fucking Hilton. Not the Hilton, the fucking courtyard. Not the courtyard. The fucking Howard Johnson's on fucking 37, corner of 37.
Yeah.
I'll put Baba Ramdas there until next week. And then we'll do Max and then Baba. And then I think the sky's the limit from there.
The sky's the limit.
We're coming. You haven't flagged us for the final time, fuckers.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to get Vishnu Vaka on this bitch. I'm gonna try to get Vishnu Vaka.
Who?
You know Vishnu Vaka?
No.
That motherfucker's on Godfrey's podcast and shit. Oh, look him up. Vishnu Vaka. I'll get Liam Wolf. I'll get fucking
Liam.
I'll get.
Liam.
I'm gonna get Damien down here. Damien Rucci.
Damien. Love you,
Okay,
bro.
yeah.
Miss you, bro.
Gonna get Louis Vescalma. I'm gonna get fucking
Louis.
Pierre Vega. I'm gonna get Rooney for real. The Punjabi Powers guy on social media.
Bro. We got quite a fucking season coming of this fucking program.
We got crazy seasons coming up. We got fucking seasons for days. We got so much seasons, your tongue's gonna be burning because it's too much seasoning.
I'm about to fuck off and rip my fucking bong. We're not done yet, though. Stay where you are. I'm going to fuck off and hit my bong. I don't hit it on camera because it's a dirty bong, and I don't want, when I'm trying to get sympathy for my COPD, I don't want people going, we used to see you on your podcast smoking your fucking dirty bong. Fuck off. So I got to but I'm going to fuck off. I'll see you guys next week. Nick, thank you for this opportunity to work on this program, my friend.
Yeah.
Nick's going to take us out on the outro. We got 90 seconds left. Nick's taking us out with a 90-second diatribe about
how we're doing right now. Everything is going good. If you guys want to be on the podcast, hit me up. Let me know if you want us to say anything to New Jersey 101.5. I don't know. I'm just kind of riffing right now. But yeah, fucking like and subscribe and share and all that bullshit. And we'll see you.